thank you to our patrons for helping us to continue making videos.
I don't take care of my own. I've never been a man who's ever gonna lay his head down.
You've turned on the engines.
I don't like it, Rachel.
We had 20 miles to go and we left, what, 4 hours ago, and we still have 19 miles to go. You get bored with going at 1 nautical mile an hour?
I would have been happy, but we're just going to be anchoring at night if we don't get very long.
Yeah.
So I turned the engines on with 12 miles to go. We've done 3 miles since then. We were doing 2.5 knots, we're doing 5.5 knots now.
Wow. We are racing along.
Yep.
We're making tracks towards our new home away from home, a little gem of a place, Great Keppel Island. Its beautiful beaches and clear water give the more renowned Whitsunday Islands a run for their money. There is an abundance of life in the water here, making it the perfect spot to kick off our immersion into the world of scuba diving. We were very lucky to have recently met and made friends with Barry and Kim Boswell and their children of sailing vessel Jadine. They are avid scuba divers who introduced us to numerous dive sites around the Keppel Island region and beyond, literally dropping us in at the deep end of the grandest natural wonder of the world, the Great Barrier Reef. So can't wait to get in the water and get these things wet. We bought them from the dive shop where we did our paddy course. They're 20 years old. The BCDs are old too. Hope everything will be okay. It's very exciting to be diving on the Great Barrier Reef. The only downside is we don't have fin.
Yeah.
Okay, down we go.
So thoughts on the dive, peeps?
It was amazing.
I tell you what, I reckon it was like some of the there were patches there were like gardens, and you know how they talk about companion planting and that certain things work better together with each different plant. The diversity of plants there was like they had, because there'd be one type of coral there. You wouldn't see it anywhere else, but it must have been companioning with other ones, and it was incredible. And then there was this green thing with, like, I don't know what, I'd never seen it before, and then above it there's this purple thing over there, and then a yellow thing over there, and then
it was like a rainbow thing over here.
And then a unicorn.
It was incredible. It was so beautiful.
Hello, Rob.
And diverse.
You just,
Are you mocking me?
Was that just
You
from
might
fresh
make
air in
gas
your tank?
narcosis.
I wonder what was in your tank.
Yeah.
They're mocking me. So, it was really
beautiful.
cool.
It was very beautiful.
Really cool.
The,
it just shows you, it's like you don't have monocultures in coral, but we have monocultures all around the world to grow our food, and that's problematic. That causes big issues with diversity.
Wow.
You look
How
at
did
that.
you make that segue, Robert, from
Didn't
diving
I?
in
Light
the
bulb.
coral to the
But isn't
planting
that
in the
true?
world?
Isn't that true? We've got, we have so much to learn from nature.
We have.
Yeah, anyway, do you have a good dive, Dickham?
Hang on, I haven't finished what I was saying. We were supposed to go to 18 metres,
All right.
but you guys went to 14, didn't you? Ivan's only allowed to go to 12.
Because he's under 15.
Because he's under 15.
So he's 13.
So I said I would stop with him. But actually, Ivan, when I looked at when we stopped, I looked at the dive watch and it said 13.8. So we actually, we went a little bit deeper than we were supposed to.
You broke the law.
No problems.
I've broken the law.
You've broken the law.
Right, I'll shave my head, make my way down to Brisbane, I'll fly to Venezuela, I'll blend into the crowd until I'm 15, then I'll fly to Dublin once this whole thing's all blown over.
Well,
I know.
Until then, just hide in the boaters.
Yeah.
as we returned to Long Bay Anchorage in the south of Keppel Island, we were treated to front row seats for a display by a pod of humpback whales. We had heard the whale song during the dive, and it was lovely to put a face to the music and watch the magnificent creatures enjoying themselves. There appeared to be 5 or 6 whales taking in turns to make the biggest breach. Whether for fun or as a courtship dance, we weren't sure. Neither were we complaining. Back at anchor in Long Bay, Declan and Ivan continued the water sport theme, wakeboarding and biscuiting with Danny from Sailing Bluefin. The event of an empty fuel tank only clipped their wings for a moment as we topped up the tanks with the aid of a newly purchased jiggle siphon. I know, sounds boring, but watch then judge. I've not seen you use this before. What are you doing?
This is our siphon thing. Would have been very helpful in my youth, Rachel.
When you
no particular reason. When I first got a car and had no money.
Oh, that's so clever. Looks a little.
I was doing a lot more of this.
That's so clever. So
Say no more.
you jiggle that up and down, and so what? Can you stop? Oh no, you have to keep jiggling.
So that should just start running.
Oh yeah!
There it goes, there it goes.
There you
Okay, now
go.
it's just running hard out.
Yeah.
So once you get it going, you can so make sure the end is in the fuel hole there. So as long as the end is below that fuel line, so you have to make sure it keeps going down with the fuel.
Yeah. Very clever.
And it goes real quick. It's really quick.
Yeah, that's great. But then how do you stop it quickly?
I just pull this out here.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Clever
That's
like
kind
that,
of
eh?
intuitive, isn't it?
I just throw it overboard.
We're all gonna die.
See, look at that. That was up here.
Wow. Yeah, that has done.
I think we'll use the whole of this.
But wait, there's more.
Lovely.
Wait.
It's already full. You live to fight another day, boys.
As quick as.
Live biscuit.
Hey, when did we get that thing?
Oh, got it a couple of months ago.
Where was I?
Oh, I know. I didn't ask permission, and I feel bad about that, Rachel. But do you think we could go?
Permission granted. Time to get sun smart. The boys have been out here for an hour or so. It's a beautiful day. This is winter. This is winter in northern, well, not even in northern Queensland.
Just So let's go for a run, Rachel.
We're going to go for a run. The boys are having fun.
Sunscreen, dude.
Bob likes to run barefoot. I like to run with shoes on. I can't run on sandy beaches barefoot. I can walk on them, I can't run on them. And so you have to dip your foot in the water, hop out, put a sock on, shoe on. That's the way it's done.
We stay up all night to see the sunrise across the sea. By the fire, underneath the blanket on the beach.
We've just run across to the other side of the island, Great Keppel. We've got a beautiful beach where we are, Long Beach. But man, I can't decide which is the more beautiful.
Australia's tricky like that. Every beach is
It's tricky like that.
it's so gorgeous and everything. Look at this sand, honestly. This sand is just so fine and so beautiful. White beaches, blue seas, sunny day.
Doing it tough
Could be in
again.
Australia.
We waste half our lives searching for someone, something to believe. We all need someone, someone to be all we wanna be.
Just thought I'd check in with Declan, who wasn't so keen to come on this walk, but it is an outstanding walk, you got to admit that. Are you enjoying it, Declan?
Loving every step.
Loving every step, that's the spirit.
And we forget about the world when we're staring at the stars, like a million tiny eyes staring back at us, like we're famous. Entertain us, we're happy where we are.
So we're here, Declan, are you pleased?
Yeah.
Is that nice?
Looking out at the view and I was like, you know, it'd be nice here. Flatten it all out. More. Big car park.
I think you're right, actually. Too much green.
Maybe a power plant.
Power plant and a cinema.
It is, what is it? It's Friday morning and we're heading out to Bacon and Egg Rocks or something like that. We've got 4 yachts going out there to dive and we are leading the charge. I was up first, up anchored first, and that doesn't mean to say we're going to be first to our destination because I'm only going to use my Jenny, but you know, but I'm making water and I am motoring a little bit for the moment while we're making a bit of water. But I'll probably knock that on head in about, I don't know, half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. So the decision has been made. We're at the islands, the Bacon and Egg Islands, I'm calling them. And it's too deep and too rocky to anchor, so between the 4 boats we've decided to put in 2 tenders. And we're going to leave at least 1 person on each yacht and the rest will go for a dive. I was going to be the person on that stays aboard, but then Ivan said, oh no, I'll stay aboard too. And I said, well, if you're staying aboard, mate, I'm diving. So Ivan's taking control of the ship while we go for a dive.
And actually that's not a bad thing. We all have to do our time at the helm, so we have complete confidence in Ivan. We do, Ivan. No pressure.
So how big do you want the hole?
As big as you can make it. I want to be able to swim through it.
And there they go. They have no idea what I'm planning. No idea. No idea. Gotta turn these bad boys off. That's 1 down.
Why did you take my heart away? When you call me baby, I'll make some time for you.
Dog whistle. All the dogs listen to that. I'm driving her crazy.
Break out. Tell everybody break out. Break out.
Yeah! Practicing my whistling with my dog whistle. Wait, where'd it actually go? I've lost my dog whistle. I'm having a very good time jamming out, you know, of course. Just, you know, just chilling. Just chilling. You know, making sure that they haven't come up yet. You know, I can see the dinghies over there.
When you call me baby, I'll make some time for you.
Dinghies are just there. And actually, they've just come out of the water. They're just over there. So I'm gonna turn on the engines and I'm gonna get over there because I can see some of them out of the water now. Okay, I gotta actually go.
This is where it's the making or breaking. Was it all worth it?
No.
Was it worth it in the end?
No.
And
No.
the consensus is
No.
yes.
Yeah, no.
I think I heard a yes there from Ivan. Was that a yes, Ivan?
No.
So I'll take that as a yes.
That's a yes.
That's a yes then.
Declan's a yes.
I don't think it's ever worth it.
Declan's a yes and Ivan's a yes. That's great. That's Long Bay, which we discovered is also
Short bay.
the nudist beach. It's up our end, it's the nudist beach. Not that we've seen anything,
Wait, seriously?
Oh, not that we've been looking.
We haven't been
right?
looking either.
I wouldn't have even known
Yeah.
if there had been anyone there nudist.
Here, though.
I know, but does that change it for you, Dex? Would you have done anything different?
Yes. Wouldn't have went in the clothes, that's what I would have done. If you enjoyed this episode, please comment, give us a thumbs up, and best of all, share it. It helps us heaps.
Come on, you need it so bad.